What's up, basketball sickos? Deuce and Mo, a light night in basketball. One WNBA game.
Yeah.
No NBA games. That's it.
Pretty light.
So we thought, why not watch a little Seattle Storm taking on the Dallas Wings in Dallas? A good chance to watch some Paige Bueckers and see kind of this Seattle group and how they looked.
Yeah. And it was fun. And this was another game, too, where you saw one team go up by a lot, where it felt like, okay, this is what the game's going to be. And then you saw the fight back. And the team, obviously, that went up from the start, Seattle, doing a great job after that first game where they felt embarrassed, right? Mm-hmm. So they really wanted to make sure they came out strong. And they did. But then Dallas fought back. They fought back with their defense. They fought back just really being physical, putting that pressure on, but then moving the ball around as well. And you felt like people were connecting and just feeling more comfortable.
Yeah, Dallas definitely got back in the game. I did like the start from Seattle, too, as I continue to jump into this league and become a WNBA sicko.
Ooh, still casual, but until then.
Yeah, because I'm humble. I'm not going to hop in here and act like I'm the expert with the WNBA when I watch a game a week every once in a while. I mean, I know enough of the players, but now watching them closely and just seeing how this all unfolds. But I thought the approach was nice from Seattle. Their vets stepped up.
Dude, Nneka Ogwumike, and you just think about what she's already done in her entire career. But then today, 23 and 18. Just a rebounding machine, getting those second chance opportunities, being able to draw a foul. I mean, I say she's such a vet out there because even the way that she'll swing the ball through, look for a foul, go in for a screen, look for a foul, just doing all those little things. It's the perfect little strategy that you need out of a veteran on a team.
And she's nasty defensively. Just a dog.
Yep. Oh, you're perfect.
Also, she made some history with the bucket she had to move past 20-plus points in the game. She passed Candace Parker for the 10th most 20-plus point games in league history.
No big deal.
The other stat I saw from StatMuse was talking about her 18 rebounds, the most she has had in a game since 2015.
No shit.
Yeah. So, obviously, she played well. I thought Diggins had some good moments, especially in the first half. It's crazy. Seattle knocked down 9 of 11 from 3 in the first half, did not make a 3 in the second half.
Wild.
Gabby Williams, I love what she brings defensively, but also 17 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. I thought defensively that group had some really, really nice moments.
Huge moments. And at times they made Dallas look young, look like a team that wasn't connected. And it was more so because of the disruption that they were bringing on that end of the floor. And I look at someone like Gabby Williams, and you mentioned it, what she does on both ends. But like you said, defensively, I would not want to be guarded by her. You saw how many times that she would deny Paige the basketball. And then when Paige Bueckers would get the basketball, she'd make life hard. When she wasn't on Paige, it was Diggins at times trying to make life harder for Paige. But the difference is when Paige Bueckers was up against Skylar Diggins, she could elevate over her. She has that length. And so you saw at times when she's like, all right, I know where to stop pop. It didn't matter if it was a double on the baseline or from 3. She got fouled by Diggins on the arm just with a little tiny bit of space. But ultimately, Seattle, their defense, if they can just play, I guess, with that type of physicality and aggression in all 4 quarters, you see what kind of mark that they could make, but you can still tell that something's missing with them.
Yeah, 23 points in the second half for Seattle. That's it. They had 10 in the third. They were outscored 20-10, but then they outscored Dallas 13-10 in the fourth quarter. So yeah, it's not totally smooth sailing yet. I think they have some things to figure out still, and can they get more from their bench? From the Dallas perspective, did you have something else?
Well, I just wanted to mention
I looked over and you were going like this.
Malonga, the rookie, and why Victor Wembanyama was there. Gabby Williams, Malonga as
She got in for a minute, and it was at the end of the first half. Actually had a nice athletic move.
I want to see her a little bit more. But yeah, at the same time, you got to understand it's a rookie still trying to fill out everything. But that's why Victor Wembanyama was there to watch.
So was Dirk Nowitzki in the building.
Yep.
Let's talk some Dallas Wings
here.
Paige Bueckers, her first game, looked more like a rookie. Tonight, she looked more than comfortable.
Yeah.
What stood out to you watching Paige Bueckers? 19 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, a couple of steals, and a block.
Her feel for the game
Yeah.
on both ends.
Yeah.
On both ends. I mean, I think what makes a player, especially a young player, so exciting at times, especially for just basketball fans, is the offensive side, right? It's sexy when they can shoot the hell out of the basketball, when they can make a move and go. And my God, is it so pure and so beautiful, her ability to raise up and elevate over people, a hand in her face, it doesn't matter, make a beautiful pass. She ended up finishing, she didn't even wait, no, she did have 8 assists.
Yeah.
8 assists in this
just said
one.
that. Thanks
no,
for listening.
thank you. I'm sorry. But it's just, again, it's her vision. It's everything that she creates when the ball is in her hands. But then on the defensive end, it's everything that we've already mentioned too. It's just her length, her ability to stay with guards, but then also be able to be in their face, take away so much in those passing lanes because she does have that wingspan. So yeah, I love the way that she looked like she felt comfortable out there.
Looking back at my notes from tonight, and something we were talking about early was the fact that Seattle was being really aggressive, throwing doubles at her when she had the ball. Right?
Yeah, from the start.
Yeah, from the jump. And so maybe took a second. Okay, got to feel this out. And Dallas adjusted from that. But it's her moving without the ball. Like you said, the shooting is it's just such a beautiful shot too. Her ability to create her own shot, get into the paint. And then the passing. I mean, I think there was one play in the third quarter where she threw a skip pass.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I don't know how you're going to make it. And it was so on the money.
Went between defenders like hands that were up.
You could not have thrown a better pass.
Yeah.
And she did. And you're like, okay, you just see that her feel, like you were talking about, is there. And then defensively, like, she plays physical. She's fighting through screens, trying to blow them up. She just had some really nice defensive plays. There was one in the second quarter. She got switched on to Diggins, stayed with her, had a great block on an attack. And those are the things I love seeing. She also had a nice play and help defense. She had to be in help, and it's Mag McGore there, and she's in that position, in the right spot, making sure to contest and making the shot much more challenging. So I don't like how I said that. It took me an hour to say that.
I didn't think it didn't.
Right.
It really didn't, but I thought that was good.
She also had a great play in help. And it could be challenging, right? When you're a smaller guard and you're in a help position, and who do you see? Is Mag McGore coming your way? And she got there in time and made sure to challenge the shot and forced a miss. So
vertical.
Just seeing the impact from her in this game, her overall game, I'm like, dude, there's a lot to be excited about if you're a WNBA fan or a Dallas Wings fan. Like this rookie class early on, watching Citron and Irfin, and now you see someone like Paige Bueckers. Like, God damn, the talent in this league is already tremendous.
Yeah.
You see it from the vets in Seattle, and now seeing it with some of these rookies.
Yeah, and I think what's so fun too when you are seeing it like straight up from these rookies that are coming in is that now women's basketball is also getting the love that it deserves in college more and more. So these spotlights are on so many of these women that are being pushed out as stars from that stage. And people love to follow them into the WNBA. I mean, that's what happened to me with Taurasi, with Kara Lawson. I mean, that same type of thing is what attracted me. As soon as they got into the WNBA, I was like, oh my God, I want to follow their careers forever. Didn't know that Diana Taurasi was going to last as long as she did.
Goat.
Yeah, but like, no. And so it is so nice to see that this rookie class is exciting as people were talking about it to be. And so for the Dallas Wings, I think ultimately, like when you see the ball in Paige Bueckers' hands and she even has those hockey assists, like it's swinging around, it's looking good. You saw their big McCowan come off the bench and she had some big plays, but because they were finding her, and she was cleaning things up, they were finding her. I think someone that you and I have seen over the years that we've really enjoyed her fire, her passion on the floor, Arike Ogunbowale, and you think about what she has contributed over the years, and now she's kind of in a different role because Paige Bueckers is there. She has some help, but she wasn't having the best night tonight, but also I thought it was weird that she only was playing like half of that fourth quarter too.
Yeah, they brought her in late. She ends up only playing 27 minutes. It was a rough outing for her, 8 points, which for her, averaged like 20 a game last year. 2 of 14 shooting, 1 of 8 from 3. And there were some questionable ones, at the end of this game. But it's also like she's a tough shot maker. Like this is what she's done.
Give her the
and
ball.
I think what you just said, I think there's going to be an adjustment period. And you got a new coaching staff there trying to figure out rotations. I could tell you, I want her on the floor though.
Yeah.
And then you just have to figure out the balance. Like she is not the number one option, right? Like
right.
The ball is going to be in Paige's hands a lot. And that doesn't mean that Arike can't thrive in that situation.
Sure.
I think she can. I mean, they should be able to play off each other well. She missed some shots too. And it's like the first 2 games of the season. So with the type of talent that she has and the gravity that Paige Bueckers brings to the floor, I think those two can work together.
Yeah.
It's just figuring out. And that's the other thing that doesn't get talked enough about the WNBA sometimes. You talk about training camps a couple of weeks and, right, like maybe a week or so.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 or 2 preseason games and then here's the season, let's go. And
it's quick.
Like, I feel like some of this early season shit is just a natural part of the game. But I don't know.
It goes draft, training camp, preseason, and it goes so quick. And it's a good point. It's like you are trying to learn each other, trying to connect really quick.
New staff, new players.
And then you even think about like who you're playing with in training camp, and then it just changes all of a sudden so quickly, like where it's just cut down, and then you are with who you are, and you try and figure things out, like even with your identity. So you want to see hopefully some of these teams and some of these players be able to play a longer period of time together, maybe even a couple of years together, keep growing that chemistry and everything. But this is a Dallas team where there's definitely some players on here that know each other, but there's still a lot of new players as well. Carrington is someone that obviously has come over. She can add that defensive intensity, but they have a lot to still figure out, but you can tell that they can have moments of fun.
Well, let us know if you watch this game what you thought. Let us know your expectations for Paige Bueckers in her rookie year. Hit the comments below. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. They tell you what they know. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. Deuce and Mo. The podcast that you know.